Suspected serial killer murders another woman shortly after escape from police custody. Oyo State Police Command now has blood in its hands after a fresh murder was committed in the Akinyele area of Ibadan. A 19-year-old suspected serial killer by name Sunday Shodipe has been accused of murdering another woman shortly after he escaped from police custody in Ibadan, Oyo State. Following his escape from prison, the serial killer was said to have sneaked into the room of a woman identified as Fumilayo Iya Ibeji and smashed her head with an object believed to be a cutlass on Saturday afternoon. Sahara reporters gathered that a friend of the victim alerted neighbors who rushed Fumilayo to a private hospital where they stitched her head but later referred her to the University College Hospital because of the severity of the injuries. After stitching her head, she was also rejected because of lack of bed space. The victim was later transferred to Adeoyo Hospital at Ring Road, where she died as a result of lack of proper medical attention to save her life. An eyewitness who is also a friend of the victim, Medinat Amusat, while speaking with Sahara reporters said, "We were together outside the house around 12 o'clock p.m. before we went to take our bath. When I finished taking my bath around 3 o'clock p.m. and I came out to cook, but suddenly the children in the compound came and told me that snake has bitten Iya Ibeji. I rushed to her room and I saw her in the pool of her blood, with her face wrapped with cotton and blood was still gushing out from her head. I quickly raised alarm and called the neighbors, and we rushed her to a private hospital." Father of Bakare Bello, one of the victims of the suspects, who also rushed to the scene of the incident, narrated how a relative told him that Shodipe was the killer of his daughter. He said, "A relative called me that Shodipe was sighted at Akinyele Elewure Market, but I said that is not possible. But when they insisted that they saw him, I have to go there by myself. When I got there, he has left, but those who saw him showed me his picture on their phones. I went to meet the king, Alakinyele of Akinyele, and narrated the story. Meanwhile, the king could not believe my story too until he put a phone call to a senior police officer in Iyaganku police station, who confirmed to him that the suspect has escaped from their custody 3 days back." The Alakinyele of Akinyele, Oba James Adeniran, who condemned return of ritual killings in the town, said the father of Barakat Bello informed him that he saw Shodipe in Akinyele's town. He said, "I was surprised. It was after the incident here that the man called Baba Barakat came to my palace to tell me that the boy that killed Barakat, he saw him at Elewure in this Akinyele yesterday and today." I said, "No, I can't believe it." He said he saw him and I said no. I sent the palace boys to go and investigate where they said they saw him. They came back to tell me that it was true. The problem with our people is that by the time they saw that boy, they did not inform anybody. I was not informed. Later, I phoned somebody that I learned this boy has been released and he said no. the boy escaped from police custody. The boy escaped from police custody and nobody was aware. I said he has done another thing in Akinyele. He has killed somebody again. They said we should find means of apprehending him. Since that yesterday, I called all the youth, then all the Soludaro hunters, and we sent them out to be on the lookout for that boy. Since yesterday evening, up to this morning, we could not locate the whereabouts of that boy. The situation led to a protest in the area on Sunday morning by the youths in the local government, protesting the return of ritual killings and the alleged escape of Sunday Shørtly, who was arrested by the police on 17th July 2020. That same Sunday, August 16th, Oyo State Police Command finally announced that the 19-year-old suspected serial killer had escaped from their custody while undergoing trial on August 11, 2020. Thank you for listening to this news. Viewers, who is to blame? Who is to blame? I will blame the Nigerian police for a start. I will blame the Nigerian police for a start. For their carelessness and recklessness. For not being watchful. You can imagine. Why would they be so careless and unwatchful to the extent of allowing this criminal of a boy to escape from their custody? You see, that is the reason why I do say that our Nigerian police are very, very unreliable and unconfidential. We cannot place our confidence in the Nigerian police. That is why when the soldiers were resigning, I was so much afraid. I said it that no, these are the people that has been helping this country. These people cannot hand over security issue to the Nigerian police because they are not reliable. One bit, I complained. I said, please, the federal government should do everything humanly possible to meet with the needs of these people because the people they are about to hand over security issues to are not reliable people. I lamented, I shouted. You can see, this is a pure example. Look at some of our police stations. Some of the police stations are dilapidated. They are very, very unkept. So why wouldn't the criminals escape? And you need to go to the police station and see how our Nigerian police are joking and playing with the criminals. Are you supposed to be joking and playing with criminals? What's your duty? What's your responsibility? What is expected of you? Huh? You can imagine. My viewers, this is too much. This is too much of our police, of our Nigerian police. This is too much of them. I think that our Nigerian police really need to be retrained. The period they spend in police training school is too small. It's too small. They should add more years to their training. And again, aside from the hard training given to them, they still need moral training, academic training. They need to be well trained. I don't know. How can they just be there? How can they just be there and they allow this kind of criminal to escape off their hand? They are the cause of the death of this woman. They are the ones to be held responsible for this. Because they are the one that caused it. Because if this boy has not been able to escape away from the hands, this boy wouldn't have been able to locate this woman and kill this woman. Their recklessness and their carelessness is what has led to the death of this woman. You can imagine, and they call themselves Nigerian police force. They will tell you that Nigerian police is your friend. Which your friend? Which your friend? Oh my God. We really need to do something concerning our police security force, because to me, they are doing nothing. They are completely doing nothing. They are doing nothing. My viewers, what is your take on this news? Please don't hesitate to leave your comment behind. Click on the subscription button as well as bell button to receive more updates. Thank you.